If you're just getting to the show, I talked about a little tea war happening between a TikToker and the UK, and I'm a big tea lover, as I said, and to help us understand the healthiness of tea and how you can make easy tea from loose leaf tea located at the Town and Country is Kita. Kita, good morning to you.
Hi, Brad. Thanks for inviting me on your show today.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you because this whole TikTok war about tea has gotten me like really upset because I'm a tea lover. I've been like studying teas and stuff, but we want to talk about tea being healthy for you. I don't think people realize that. Let's talk about loose leaf tea market because you have all types of loose leaf tea. So explain that to people a little bit.
Well, tea of all kinds is healthy for you. You want to drink as much tea as you can, whether you're drinking black tea or green tea, or if you're going to have something with a little bit more of a healing focus, something that can help you relax or soothe your digestion. We have all kinds of tea, and my focus is making sure that everybody does know all the benefits that you're going to get health-wise from drinking tea, not just as a pleasurable, no-calorie drink, but something that's actually really good for you.
Yeah. Okay, so I drink the pu'er in the morning, which is a very strong type of tea, but that's supposed to kick my metabolism going a little bit, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. Pu'er is, for people that are unfamiliar with it, it is made from the same tea leaves that create black tea and green tea, but those tea leaves are fermented. So it's much smoother and richer. It is going to give your metabolism a good boost, but it's probably one of the smoothest kinds of tea that you can have, and it's soothing to your digestive system. There's also some other health benefits that go along with that too.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about coffee versus tea, because I know a lot of people are like, well, coffee and tea are the same thing, but totally different type of caffeine in both of them, aren't there?
Totally. Yeah. For one thing, coffee has a lot more caffeine than tea. So even a highly caffeinated tea like matcha is still going to be less than what you're going to get in coffee. And then there is a difference between the types of caffeine. The caffeine that's in tea is a slower release. So you're not going to get this like huge jolt of energy and then this terrible crash later on in the day. It's like a smooth ramp up and a smooth ramp back down again.
I like it. Let's look around the shop because I love coming to the shop because you have the different loose leaf tea there. You get to smell them, you get to see them, which is really nice. So talk a little about the loose leaf tea market and what you do there.
Well, what we do, we specialize in organic loose leaf tea. Organic is really important because it means that there haven't been any pesticides sprayed on the tea. So critical. But we create our own wellness tea blends, teas that can help you feel more calm, more relaxed, get better sleep, soothe your digestion, help with inflammation, help you boost your metabolism, manage your weight. All those good things you can get in a cup of tea. And we also have a pretty comprehensive line of black teas, green teas, some a little bit of white tea, and a tea called rooibos, which has all the benefits of green tea as far as antioxidants go, but it doesn't have any caffeine. That's a tea from South Africa.
So, and I like where you can specialize in what people need, and that's where you just said that you are definitely the person to come to if I'm having a digestive system problem or aches and pains, because you have studied that and you know what teas work well, especially mint teas for at night, right?
Absolutely. I've studied these for many years, and so even in the teas that we create that are more designed for pleasure, I mean, I still can tell you all the health benefits you're going to get from it, because all food can be a medicine, just depending on how you take it and how you use it.
So, all right, Kita, we're going to come back because I know you have the tea steamer there and everything ready to go for us. So in our next half hour, you and I are going to make tea together because I already made my pu'er for the morning, and I'll do that.
Cool.
When we come back, we're going to make tea. You're going to show the right way to make tea and not like that lady did on TikTok and causing all kinds of problems.
Oh. Oh no, yeah. People need to learn the right way to do it.
All right, Kita, we'll come back to you in just a little bit. Okay, thank you. All right, hey, let's go back out to Loose Leaf Tea Market, where we've been learning the right way to brew tea and talk tea. Kita, how are you this morning?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing right now, Brad?
I'm doing good. So, The phone's been blowing up. The email's been going crazy. People have been saying this and that way on making their tea. Some have been talking about sun tea. Some have been talking different ones. But let's talk about the tea bags that people need to kind of like get a little education on, because I was told that you really don't want to use tea bags, especially the white ones, because they're dyed. They're usually brown, right?
Yeah. They should be brown. We do carry a chemical-free tea bag that you can fill yourself. You can see it's unbleached, chemical-free, and it's pretty big, so you can make a pitcher of sun tea if you want to, or you can do a single cup. It's very easy to use. You just shake out that little string inside there. You put your tea inside the tea bag, and then you pull the drawstring, and you are good to go. You have a disposable tea bag that has no chemicals in it whatsoever.
I like that.
So that is one way to brew loose leaf tea. Yeah, because you don't want to have those chemicals. And another bad thing, Brad, about most tea bags, some of them contain what's called microplastics.
What
which
is microplastic?
Is terrible, because microplastic is little pieces of plastic that give texture to the tea bag, but it's released into the water, so you're drinking little tiny bits of plastic.
Oh my goodness. So, okay. I use the little steeper where you put it in and it comes out the bottom and stuff, kind of cool. And it's a loose leaf tea one that I got from you. But what else, is there another way to make tea?
I'm going to show you right here. This is a tea infuser. It's like a reusable stainless steel tea bag. So it has a little latch. You open up the latch, you take your tea, and you put it in one side. And the reason you only fill one side is you need those tea leaves to have a little bit of room to expand in the hot water. Close the latch, and then you drop it into your cup. Now, there's something else that you need to brew a proper cup of tea, and it's your timer. Okay, the time it takes to steep tea is pretty, you have to pay attention to it, because when it comes to black tea, green tea, white tea, and all that, it can get bitter really fast.
Yeah.
So you have to pay attention to the time. I'm going to set my timer. Are you ready for us to brew tea?
Go ahead. Yes, start brewing it.
Are we ready to go?
Go. Yep. Go for it.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the tea, or pour the hot water over the little tea infuser. And I am going to set my timer to 2.5 minutes.
So
now this is, a little digital one. You just put a battery in it. It's super simple to use. However, you can also use the timer on your phone.
Right, and that's what I do. Keita, can I ask you this?
Yes.
Are you supposed to kind of like, I see you, are you supposed to dip it kind of like up and down and not just let it sit in there? Are you supposed to kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4? Is that the right way to do it?
If you do it, it helps to agitate the leaves, and that's going to help to release the flavor into your cup.
So
now, there's a difference between the tea that's inside the tea bags and the tea that's loose, and so I made a little demonstration here for you.
Okay.
This is the tea that we're drinking right now. You can see that those leaves are pretty big. All of these leaves, you can see the leaf cut and the leaf shape. But when in a tea bag, if you take one and you cut it open, you're going to get really super finely ground, almost like a powder. And when you brew tea that's in a tea bag, it's going to get bitter faster. But when they cut those tea leaves really fine like that, it exposes all those little constituents or compounds that are in the tea leaves to air, making it lose aroma, flavor, and antioxidants and vitamins a lot more rapidly. So if you have the whole leaf loose tea like that, it's going to maintain more flavor, more freshness, and more nutrition.
So, Keita, thank you very much for helping us with our tea war here at the Arizona Daily Mix. Remind people where you're located again.
We are located in the Town and Country Shopping Center on 20th Street and Camelback. We're located in the courtyard right behind Trader Joe's.
So, Keita, thank you very much. Again, we got our tea war taken care of a little bit. So, all right.
Yeah, all right.
Take care.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you.